Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. We're going to talk about Ireland. Ireland is, naturally through its Catholicism, quite a conservative country, small c conservative. And it's been attacked from within the education system. Now, we all know how this kind of insidious, cancerous growth goes on. It's grooming children. If you're having to push your political message in education, it is no different from grooming for sexual favour. It's grooming for political favour. But a new textbook that's going into schools, aimed at sort of 9 to 11-year-olds, is suggesting that if you are in a part of or in a family, you're part of a family that, for example, has a mother, a father, and several children. If you are white, if you're a white Irish family, if you enjoy traditional Irish Gaelic Association games, Gaelic athletics, so, traditional Irish sports, hurling, things like that. If you are someone who's critical of the television news presented on RTE, the state broadcaster. If you're all these things, if you keep chickens, for example, if your daughters do Irish traditional dance, then they're describing families like this and the individuals concerned, the children concerned like this, as far-right bigots. You are hate-filled bigots. You are far-right. You are against the New World Order. You are lesser. Now, the book, which is entitled All Different, All Equal, is saying all different, but not all equal, really, because some are more equal than others. How can you be equal when you're describing people who are white and who keep chickens as far-right bigoted extremists? Not equal at all, are you? And this is going in to a country that is predominantly a white country where Ma and Pa tend to be together, where out certainly in the countryside, people do keep chickens. Little girls do traditional country dance, and you see them from time to time, even in England and that. In Irish, I used to live in Luton, a very strong Irish community, and you see the girls there, and they do it, especially on Paddy's Day, and it was a big thing. And you see them all dressed in the traditional Irish clothes, doing wee dances and things, and it was all very fine and pleasant. But now we're far right bigots. If you're Irish and you're white, you're a far right bigot. This, of course, was put out by a government in Ireland led predominantly for the last few years by a little gay Indian man, who now the government are afeard of its own people. This is why this book's been published, because they need to get into the minds of children, grooming them, because they are scared of the Irish people. They're shitting themselves because they keep pumping all this brown mass into the country. They're putting 1,500 men of fighting age into a small village of 500 people, for example, and the village said no, and the police came, and then the police went because the police were scared when they were facing women coming at them. They could handle it if the men came, but they weren't prepared to pull the truncheons out and beat women to the ground. And so they retreated, and the women won. I can't remember, it's not coup Latin, but it's something like that. This little Irish village, and well done, tip hat to the women of Ireland. My mother is a very, very typical Irish woman. I'm 57 and I tower over her. And let me tell you, I'm still shit scared. So that's what's happening in Ireland. And so they know that they can't beat the people. The police won't interact now. The police have given up. The police have said, we're not going in and doing this because we've got to police these areas. And the people, if we go against the people, we're finished as a police force. The Irish police, based, they've got it. They know. They're not going to do this for the government. So the government are screwed. They don't know what to do. They can hardly send the army in because the Irish army is not very big, And again, the Irish army won't go and fight its own people. So the government keeps pushing and pushing. And the only way they can do it is to get into the minds of children, groom the children. And that's what they're doing with books like this. And it's one of these that's being pushed in. And they're saying about how your family is a bigoted family because how dare you be white? How dare you do traditional Irish things in Ireland? How dare you believe in God? How dare you not absorb the cultures around you? You're narrow-minded. You're gastronomically illiterate is one of the things because you like potatoes. Are they shitting themselves now? They are getting desperate. You are potato-loving hicks. And that makes you dangerous to the government of Ireland. I can't wait. I think Ireland will be the first state in the whole of the EU that will have the revolution against this bullshit, because the Irish people are not well known for their tolerance. Speaking of someone from that damn island, and let me tell you, they are not known for hanging back and silently seething. They are a people of action. They've always had to be. And I think the Irish government are going to be finding this out very soon, and very simply, when the Irish people get up and revolt. I'm going to be sitting on the sideline with popcorn, watching. Be great. And that, of course, will be the template, because once it happens in Ireland, it will happen elsewhere. And people can see that they can win. And when you get half of the Irish Senate sitting there dangling from lampposts, and the rest of them begging and saying they'll do better, things will change. Thank you very much. Popcorn time. Bye.